Oh, there's still some fire about. Oh no, that's the thing, isn't it? Kung Fu Panda.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yui is looking for you.
Box art of Tropical 3. Oh my god. For those who need context. Tropical 3. Just without the beard. Just, if I grew it, you know.
What? Oh, sorry. Just the thermaltake attack. I'm lucky to still be here.
Okay, comrade. Whatever he said. Cigar.
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects.
Hey, that can wait. We have money to collect. Come on.
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, when it seems like only yesterday.
I want to know how much dialogue Sarah has, the actor that played her, because she must have had pages on pages on pages. Because only to think that she could have been recording all these voice lines for months and you not even choose her to be your companion. You know what I mean? You might not even have her as your companion.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Good evening.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby.
I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective. But you lead, and I'll follow.
Terramorphs, as in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am.
Oh, there's Cameron Long.
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Official business?
That woman
Talk to
is
the
an
ambassador.
absolute... Oh, sorry. Oh, what? You're the Vanguard captain, right? You know, I was about to board the Nat to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. Sounds like I got real lucky. And like I've got you to thank for things not being a lot uglier.
You did get lucky. It was a war zone down there.
Well, then you have my earnest thanks. But look, they said you were coming here on official business. The ambassador likes to handle all that personally, even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so you should probably go speak to her.
Sounds like you could be doing more, a lot more, like working with me. We're aware of your skills, Mr. Long. It's why the UC sent me here to speak with you.
You were sent for me?
Yes.
Huh, maybe... Let's go somewhere to talk.
I'll be back. We'll talk about the things. I'm going to try and lie to your little comrade here.
So you want me to work with you. But why now? Why me?
Your file clearly states you're a top-notch diplomat. The UC wants to the best working for them.
And what exactly would I be doing for the UC?
I need you to get me the ambassador's archive access code.
Okay, first you need her bio key, and that thing doesn't leave her side. Better chance of splitting the atom with a spoon than me getting that from her.
Can you get me access to the archival code machine?
The code machine? Only the ambassador's cleared for in there. Sorry.
Damn it.
Her quarters. Huh. Oh, that's doable. And you and the UC will be providing me with what for my services?
The diplomatic office will bring you on as an operative. Put your real talents to use.
Really? Okay,
I'm lying to him.
you've got yourself a deal. Okay, so there's a utility corridor that leads to the ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main conference room. Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting the utility section, or you're gonna be in serious hot water. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
Yes. They will email you in 999 years. So let's speak to her first.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Captain Bitz, USC Vanguard, you and I need to talk, Ambassador. You seem like a lady who wants to stop more Terramorph attacks. Well, have I got a deal for you?
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
I don't like you. Nope, they sent me to beg. Please, please, pretty, please. You need to help us, otherwise any more deaths are in your hands.
Excuse me. A less level-headed person might think that was a threat, Captain.
The only threats you're facing are the 8-legged variety just outside your door. Now can we please stop playing games here? Lives hang in the balance.
A lecture in morality from the UC. How quaint and short-sighted. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no.
Wow.
That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go?
Please, Ambassador, just listen to what I have to say.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me.
Oh, here we go.
Understood. I'm listening.
Oh my god, that's a lot of persuasion we need. For 3 turns? There are lives at stake here.
Oh, I understand precisely what's at stake here. The balance of galactic peace.
So your response to a possible crisis in action, great plan. You were a soldier. It was your job to protect, and what's we intend to do so with this data.
I suppose you're right. Our job and our responsibility.
I can do auto persuade, but I can't. I've seen twice now how bad these attacks can be. I don't want to see a third.
And if the
Damn
United
it.
Colonies abuses this terramorph data,
Damn it.
I'm not gonna just trade one threat for another. Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer is not changing. The UC is just gonna have to find another way. Now, I presume you can see yourself out.
If you hear gunshots in the corridor in a minute, your fault. Just saying. Howdy. Howdy. Oh shit, I didn't want to go in here, did I? Did I want to go in there? Is that where I wanted to go? Sorry, I tried sneaking into the access closet. I thought it was a thing. Oh, it was a thing. Shit.
detected. Patching in playback.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Cameron!
Are you alright, Ambassador?
It seems the Council of Governors has rejected my appeal to join. Again. Which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. We should expedite the process.
What are you getting at, ma'am?
I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a seat, right? But what if one opened up? The Miser's heart in what it used to be. It's not like anyone would miss him.
Eva, I think it's time to get some sleep.
Just think about it. Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh?
Good night, Eva.
Confront Radcliffe. She trying to assassinate somebody. Ooh. What a lovely building. What a fantastic building this is. Right, you bitch.
Did I not make myself abundantly clear, Captain? You're not getting access to the archives.
What a bet. I know your plan to replace someone on the Council of the Governs.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bollocks. There's evidence. I imagine bad things would happen if your bosses found out.
No. If the council found out, I'd lose my position. I'd be exiled. I'd be... Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. The issue at hand is one of trust, no?
Now give me the code for the archives.
So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us, then maybe we can find a way to trust the UC with access to the archives.
Exactly. My point exactly.
Good. I appreciate you working with me. Just like I'm sure our great powers will. In fact, I think there's an opportunity here. Keep both our factions happy and ensure an air of legitimacy to the whole proceeding. I can only let you get the information on the terramorphs. Anything else and people will get suspicious. And all research will need to be monitored. Freestar scientific observers making sure everything's being used for the right purposes. But those 2 items should be enough to allay any suspicions.
That plus my negotiation fee seems like it should all work out just great.
What on earth are you... Ah, yes.
There you go.
How could I forget?
The
Here,
fee.
The fee.
Thank you.
Now let's go get your code piece so you can be on your way.
You got yourself. Well, your lips are already on the way because they're already out the door. Why did you... Never mind. Follow your lips. Come.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Here you go. It's not supposed to be a long process. It is for emergencies, after all.
Thank you. Right. Time to go and see Varun. Hi, Joe. Hello. Right. We've got to go to the other embassy now.
Sorry, but I need sign-off from the Interstellar Affairs office before I can send...
Yes, exactly. It's like...
When someone insults you...
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
Okay. Let's quick save. See what we've got in here.
This isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy.
Whoa. Legendary item. Hello. 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 Let's see what it's like with the compared to this pistol. Does more damage, less fire rate, shorter range, smaller mag, less rounds, less accuracy, no mods. But we could upgrade the mods. Kind of like it though, it looks pretty cool. Novice. Put that there. With a 4. That's not a 4. Can we do anything else? We can only get rid of that one, and they don't have a 4, so we'll skip. We will try that one, which will leave 1 and a 2, which we can do. We can do that, and then that one, and then we can do that, and then that one, then that one, yeah, then that one. Update Friend 4. No, be sure to be really mindful of watching your Friend 4 settings for autonomous weapon systems. Current IFF standard. Recalibrate. Protect current user. Turret's activated. What the?
I've never seen a tree like this before in my entire life. It'd actually be more fascinating if its branches weren't blocking our way.
Is that like a hallucinogen? We've gone into the... It's The Last of Us. What the... Okay, put you there. That leaves 3 on this side. Let's go with a more one first. That can be done. That will leave you, so horizontal. Yeah, that one. And then 2, 2, and 2. So if I was to go with that, that will leave that one and that one. Yes. Drugs are bad. Update Friend and 4. Recalibrate. Activate units.
Ooh, I hope the data on there was worth all of the trouble.
This is weird. You like these puzzles? Yeah, they're pretty good, right? Okay, you can't be worked. You can, which will leave... No, you can't. If I did that, that will leave that. Did that, that will leave a 2. Ding dong. Oh. There's no signal to this goddamn turret. I guess. That sucks. Oh, get out! I'm running around the corner like that. It's a flipping horror mission. Bloody hell. Hey, Fox. Hello. Hello, hello. Wait, if I was to put you there, that'd be that, and that. That means that one will work. No, it won't. Shit. That one will not work. Undo. Damn. Okay. We're in. We're in. It's the head turns. Beware Guardians. Basement must eliminate. Wish Bitz would sniff me like. Jesus Christ. Person.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Okay. Hey, who the fuck are you? That's Ambassador. Oh, that's Ambassador Balmore. You been in this bunker?
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack, then the embassy was struck with a power surge, and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Did you say that the thing pouring out the clouds upstairs is called a venom tree? Is it poisonous?
Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand?
Gifting a bloody sub. Starting a bloody hype train. We had a crazy hype train earlier. Level 40, 14? 15? 14? 15. The spaceport is in rough shape, but not much else was damaged.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information then. On terramorphs, presumably, Do I see this all clearly?
Bastard. You bastard. You bastard. Time. Correct. We're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks.
Yeah, the preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Oh, God.
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
I promise. Oops. I queefed.
We'll do everything we can to make certain that happens.
Well,
Jesus.
Then I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
The head chop. We've put.
Let's hope it
Oh, bloody hell.
still works.
Wait, any side missions from these? No.
And there. Let it be used for good.
Nice. We. Oh my god, he prays to the serpent. Forgot that. Thank you for the biddies, people. Thank you for the biddies. Have you got a key? Hey!
Will we all be so lucky next time the archives need to be accessed? Something to think on.
Have a good day, sir. Whoa. Come on. Nuclear fuel rods. Oh. Oh, it's less. We'll take it to sell.
Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
Jesus, I thought he'd come in then. Why startle me like that? Gotta find my way out of here now. Bloody maze, this place. Woo! Is there a stabby stick? I've got a stabby stick. I got this. I got that. Avio with a tier 2 for 28 months. My man. Thank you so much for the tier 2 for 28 months. Hey.
Yes? You needed something?
You're out there a lot, right? In space?
I have all the codes.
Captain, I just received a couple messages from an operative in the embassy office. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe and Balmore?
Yep.
Was he alive? Did they both actually agree?
Code pieces are from House Furan and Freestar, collected and ready to be deployed.
That's incredible. I wasn't sure Radcliffe would ever get on board. I'm very much looking forward to getting a debrief on how precisely
she's planning
you
a
managed
murder.
to pull all this off, but that'll have to wait for another time. Regardless, superlative work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Got it. Let's go and do some codes.
If you don't mind, I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
Damn right. Damn right. Varun spacesuit. Nuclear rot. Crown sorrow. With the 3 months for 16 months. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. I thought it said sentimental wafer. Whoa. Now look at that pistol. Revolver. Oh, ba-boom. Ba-boom. It's a bloody hand cannon. What's the damage on that? It's a boost.
Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far.
Should it be terribly far?
Let's go.
Look at this. Look at that. I got a big cannon. Ba-dum. Ba-dum.
Here on Vanguard business?
Pew.
Does it hurt when you do that?
Oh, let's clench my fist, clench my butt cheeks, and then I don't run out of stamina. Oxygen. I go beds now. Say yes, boom. Have a good sleep. I'll speak to you, boom. Oh, here we go. Evening, fellas. I have the up.
We've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
18. What else is in here? Coitus. Skiddy bop bop boop. Biddy bop bop boop. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dee dum bum ba-dum bum. Bum 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 ba-da-ba-dee dum bum ba-dum bum.
I used to be an actuary. Oh, look at me.
Right, now we've got the data. What the hell do we do with it? I need help to get out of it. Or am I... Wait. I have got myself in a death loop. Oh, we've been very close to one of them. I was on like 5, maybe 10 HP. If not, just load a previous save before that, Dragon. Because you do get saves every 10 minutes if you go into your menu. Cabinet chambers. Illuminat, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sanan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. I think it's a great idea.
Back from Georgian, but it was
Get them invested in the solution.
Okay.
Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
I made someone a promise. Hadrian, can you assure me this data will be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
Plus, you don't need her word. We'll be setting up oversight alongside the collective.
Is the answer to stopping more attacks really in here?
You're carrying the most comprehensive collection of information on terramorphs in the known universe. If we can't pry an answer out of there, it likely doesn't exist. Certainly doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but we're not going to know until Percival and I dig in, so whenever you're ready. Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Should even be able to house its own cadre of independent observers. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
It is a game causing it, as it is a smuggler chasing me, but during that, I am in a conversation for the mission with another ship, and because they auto-attack, it causes the smugglers to attack and they destroy me each time. I think I've come across that. We was in a dialogue thing with somebody, and I was getting shot whilst I was in the dialogue. I think it was like 2 days ago. Second day, I think it was. Where you spawn in and get dialogue and someone's like, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I just spammed through the dialogue as quickly as I could. Ba, 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 ba.
Another day, another shift.
And then just quickly got a heal off straight away. The only thing I've tried. Whoa. Yo.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
I'm ready. Remind me again why I'd want to become a citizen?
Well, only citizens can own property in New Atlantis. We also pay a discounted rate at any United Colonies merchant.
Ooh.
And all citizens receive an ample credit disbursement upon joining.
I want a house.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
I'll take it to my grave.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Am I about to see M? Ooh, subsection 7. Am I going to get some gadgets and a wristwatch? And a pen that explodes? Ooh. Imagine if I said no. Hello? The name's Bond.
Atlantis almost my entire life, and I had no idea this place even existed. The UC certainly excels at keeping secrets.
Authorized entry, unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
Okay. Bye. What am I about to witness? Oh yeah, I've already got to watch, haven't I?
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom.
Hannibal Lecter? Is that Hannibal Lecter?
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get.
Who the hell are you?
Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
I just asked. Given the amount of security, I'd say you're someone pretty important. Someone pretty important. Or dangerous.
Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon. But most know me as Vivictus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
He's got clones. You know that woman we was with? He's supposed to be dead, yeah, by the odds, yeah. And he's got a clone, the woman I'm working with. So what'd you do?
To warrant my execution. The official charges I faced after the war were twofold. The first was the destruction of civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne. A battle during which those civilian ships were actively attacking my fleet. The other was ordering the bombing of the Londinian spaceport to halt the spread of the Terramorph outbreak there. The city and its citizens were lost, but countless others likely saved. And for doing what was right, I was put on trial. And my life irrevocably changed.
The UC faked your death then?
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity. But my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor. And considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
Sanon. That's Hadrian's last name.
Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
Yes. You're in a Hadrian's relationship. It's your business, not mine. She told me she's your clone, yes.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Can you tell me more about this cloning program?
It was an attempt by the United Colonies to solidify its own legacy, forging a new generation of great leaders. They were raised by adoptive families made up of scholars and tacticians, trained at the United Colonies' greatest scientific and military academies, displayed incredible promise. But by the time the Colony War came to a close, there was only Hadrian. But that's ancient history now. You have much more pressing matters at hand, with which I can help.
Not every day I get the chance to work with a man living in a fish tank. Keep talking.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Oh God. You track down war criminals? People like you? How's that work exactly?
Well, who better to find them? But many of them I knew personally, and I've always had a mind for details. Where someone was born, next of kin. You'd be shocked how often an otherwise brilliant criminal flees to the planet just next to the one where they were born, or where a family member resides. I simply use my own personal knowledge and the information our group collects for me to track them down and set things right.
Go on.
There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colonies' more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
Ooh. I have a feeling I'm gonna get kicked out the Vanguard here. By doing stupid things again. Why not hand this over to one of the members of this recovery team?
Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout.
I don't know, you're not asking me to kill an innocent man.
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
But I arrest him and turn him over to the UC.
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
Oh.
Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. Wolf system. There's a star station in the vicinity. The Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Okay. Well, that was interesting.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Hey.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later. Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far. Let's go.
Terribly far. It's literally in this same building.
Just doesn't add up. Spaceport has
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
That's an executed war criminal in your basement. I was not prepared for that.
Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right? Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing?
I'm going to be a hitman. First target, Reginald Orlees.
Dr. Reginald Orlees? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlees is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
The location of Hadrian's old research team members.
He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
Anything you can tell me about the Den?
The Den? Oh, it's a star station, orbiting Wolf, the second star station actually to bear that title. The first one was blown to smithereens by House Varun during the Serpent's Crusade. The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, primarily for repairing and refueling UC military vessels. But because of its distance from the rest of the UC, things there have always been a little more lax. Patrols included. I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out.
Every effort. The chance of being lured into a trap.
Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
Okay.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Yes. Our secret safe.
Greetings, citizen. Welcome to the UC.
I feel like we need to go to a store. I got some stuff I need to sell.
It's like you've tapped into the universe itself.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask.
Actually,
If you don't mind, I'd have something for me?
I know I need to take everything. Slacker,
Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far.
resubscribing tier 2 for 2 bloody months. Thank you so much, Slacker. Appreciate it, man.
I know we're safe now, but I'm still a little jittery. Can't help but worry about more of those things attacking. Oh, please, take a look.
I'm after buying. I need to buy some things. We're keeping you. I'm gonna use. Do I use you? I didn't like that. Well, you will get less than the item is worth. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, because of the items. Money I've got left.
Appreciate the business.
Okay, let's go. Hey, man, monkey, thanks for the thank you. I was gifted a sub by Theater. I'd like to pass on my thanks and appreciation. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for being so kind. I needed the emotes. The melon emotes.
Anything?
Dee. Okay, so. Oh, you're already out of cash.
I can help you with.
Good to know.
Hello, Captain.
Hello.
I have things for you.
I have things for you. Store that. Calibrated helmets. That's a mission item right there. Hallucinogen. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh, I'm still quite heavy. Confidential files. Okay, right. Chat, give me a minute. Gonna take a 5-minute little stretch and move around, and then I'll BRB. I'm gonna see what. I've got my ham sandwich, haven't I? So, won't be long. Little tiny break. BRB.